Today, I'm serving up a special seafood food vlog. Get a glimpse on the raw and cooked dishes I ate my way through in Sapporo. Let's get on our way to Nijo Market. At 20-ish degrees, our first day was frosty, but we knew we had to have the local fresh fish stat.
Nijo Market!
I found a variety of fresh and dry goods from the sea. Bottles of fish eggs the size of marbles, copious amounts of sea urchin in wooden trays, and shellfish almost the size of my head. Hairy, prickly, lengthy, there were so many species of crabs it was almost dizzying. All these little guys ate well. We made a little pit stop at a stall torching up meaty scallops over charcoal for a little snack.
It's very hot.
It's probably hot.
Such an awesome treat. There was a hint of the sea but no fishiness. Just that barbecue taste in the sea breeze.
Yeah, it has like no weird fish flavor. It was really good.
There were barely any crowds, so 1 p.m. on a Tuesday doesn't seem like a bad time to visit this market.
This is where we're gonna eat. Donburi chaya? What? This is not donburi chaya. What does it say?
With so many places to dine at, we stopped being able to tell the difference between fish, and more fish. So after walking around for at least 20 minutes, we settled on the spot with the line.
So apparently this is a destination seafood restaurant. It looks good. Can't wait to try it. I'm just waiting for people right now.
It took almost a half an hour to get seated, but you can look through the extensive menu they have in the meantime.
Now we're gonna try this one. Or this one.
Upon sitting, a beer in hand was needed.
That's probably a good size though. I feel like I don't need it to be like
Because the
too
US
big.
glass is like more like this.
Yeah, I think that's like a good
Small.
size.
It's also cheaper.
Wait, which one did you order? Draft beer or
Yeah,
what?
classic Sapporo.
Oh, okay.
Really appreciated the small beer glass so we didn't get ultra sleepy after a late brunch/lunch.
Good? No, push you. I'm joking. I'm joking.
It's got the right, like a dry hop. Yeah. Feels really good to drink. I think draft is really good.
Trying draft beer. It almost has like a cleaner taste. Like kind of sparkly almost at the beginning.
Nothing like fresh draft Sapporo in Sapporo. Look at this set. It's like art in food form. I figured this was a convenient way to sample the local delicacies without getting full off the bat.
You don't dip it like that.
Some notable things. The fish eggs were very firm. When you bit into them, they exploded like popping boba, but with an oceany flavor. Because it was the afternoon, the sea urchin was out, so I asked to replace it with yellowtail. The scallops were light, and the tuna was mild, almost like the kind they have in Hawaii. And a comment about the rice. It was a lot, because every little dish was seafood on a bed of rice. The rice was a bit on the drier side, so it did get heavy after I had all the fish on top. I'd never had fatty tuna before, and because everything was delicious so far, we gave it a shot, and no regrets. These were marbled, slivers of beauty that melted away just like butter, just a tad denser. For a sit-down place with prompt service and local seafood at the market, this is an awesome spot. They also have an airport location, so if you need a fix before flying home, you're not left hanging. Sakayamachi was the station at the end of the line of the nearest train station to our Airbnb, where this highly recommended conveyor belt sushi restaurant was located. We were greeted warmly and enthusiastically by a chorus of staff. An array of sushi scooted past us, with many I had never seen before, especially at this casual kind of place.
I think it's an egg.
That's some kind of fish egg.
It's shrimp and shrimp miso. Wadachi, I think it's an egg. Then booty.
What's booty? It's a kind of fish.
Yeah, I don't know what this is. Maybe some chicken.
These are cups. It's a special wakame soup.
So good. The soup was hot and filled to the brim, warming us up from the snow flurries, and it was a nice soupy compliment to all the fish for only a few hundred yen. The fish eggs were plump, not like popping boba though, and the sea urchin was surprisingly sweet. High quality stuff. Not only do you get fairly high quality fish, you get a heaping amount too, like this large cut of eel and shrimp dwarfing the rice. Speaking of rice, they had the perfect texture and taste, and the seaweed was just the right amount of salty with the bite.
I'm gonna try this like fish gut looking thing.
Wadachi. This was really good.
Maki sushi, anyone? The mountain yamasabi burned so good, and the daikon was a tasty change from all the fish. All in all, we became a huge fan, coming back for a second time before we flew out. You feel like you're in your huge family's living room, full of chefs who make you delectable, fresh sushi with no frills, all in a homey atmosphere. Isn't it the best when you can get local seafood and choose what you want?
We just had a relaxing dip in the onsen. There was like a whirlpool version, a really like hot tub-ish version, a sauna, and a pool. I just went back and forth and just had different pools. I'm really red now because it's really hot in there. There was quite a lot of people just doing their everyday things. It was really relaxing. Obviously you can't take a video in there, so just talking about it after the fact, and now we're gonna have some dinner. Yay! It's really hot, but it's really relaxing, and I kind of just let the stress go out of my life.
The ume sour in hand set the tone for the evening, being an excellent balancer to the rich meal I was about to have.
Is this a relaxed face? This is a huge dinner plate. I didn't expect this to be that big. And this is like $16, $15?
Yes, these are noodles. You might be wondering why I'm talking about noodles in this seafood-themed video. Because the seafood was the co-star in the main dish, alongside the fried noodles in the starchy sauce. Topped with fresh crab, I also spotted loads of shrimp and medium-sized scallops, no dinky things, well mixed in with the veggies and mushrooms. Even the shumai was soft, juicy bits of crab. This was comfort food, literally. After a dip in the onsen, a good meal is in order. I had never had Chinese food in Japan, so I thought I'd switch things up with this Chinese cuisine set that we paid for as part of our hot spring relaxation.
This is chestnut rice. This is salmon. This is roast beef salad. Shrimp, salmon. Like tempura. I see mushrooms. And then some. I think that's a takenoko. And dessert. It's
Probably a miso soup.
Onion tofu, or almond jello, was a nutty sweet ending to this jellied set. I realized everything was set in something jiggly, from the starchy noodles to the egg drop soup. We were sitting with a round tummy in this large dining hall where you can sit on the floor or in chairs, at a table, in a yukata or not. However you want to relax. There are even families with kids running around, with variety shows playing in the background. And that's the end of the Sapporo Seafood Special. For more travel and food videos, make sure to subscribe. Eat well and be well. See you next time.